Hey guys, Nick here with another gaming news. I know I'm doing a lot of these lately, however, it just seems like stuff keeps rolling in lately. And rather than waiting till the end of the week, I'm trying to catch it while it's, here. Couple things that came up today. One is Nintendo has announced another Indie Direct Showcase, which has not really been well received. Basically, it's going to focus on just indie games, and they're not going to have anything related to Nintendo Direct consoles. Pretty much the fan base is pretty upset about this. They were more or less looking forward to Nintendo having an actual direct talking more about Metroid Prime 4, which is now looking for another lead producer, among other titles that they'd like to see, and maybe shore up some of the rumors that Skyward Sword is going to actually make its way to the Nintendo Switch. Don't know much about that other than rumors, and looks like we're not going to get anything here. This comes out tomorrow. If you guys are interested in watching, this will be there for you guys to watch. It starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So the next thing that we have going on is it looks like that Sony has filed a patent that suggests that they have an alternative cooling system or an augmented cooling system for the PlayStation 5. With the release of the PS5 drawing closer, fans are trying to learn more about the next-gen console. While Sony has published a few different patents that may be used in the new gaming system, it seems that more are coming to light. The most recent patent seems to enhance the qualities of the game's console cooling system. While Sony has previously patented ideas for the PS5, like using multiple GPUs for higher performance output, or creating player identification system for recorded video content, this one looks like it's going to be the answer to a problem that fans have had issues with for quite some time. The PS4 demonstrated very many issues with its system cooldown, and the new patent appears to be the answer. Basically, the PS4 did get hellishly loud if you ran it for a significant period of time. The newest PS5 patent shows that the new consoles will not only rely on fans for its cooldown, which tends to get loud when the system has been used for some time and interrupt immersive gameplay experience. With this patent, it appears that liquid metal will be used to cool down the next-gen console. The liquefied metal will replace the grease that has been situated between the semiconductor chip and the system's radiator. According to the patent, the metal will lower the thermal resistance between the two parts of the console, which will improve cooling performance of the semiconductor chip. Basically, what this means is when you're looking at a processor, a traditional processor, and the radiator itself, the radiator is basically the heat sink and fan that you put on top of it or the water cooling solution you put on the processor. In this case, rather than using thermal grease, they're going to use liquid metal. And that metal should draw heat away from the processor and take it more to the radiator so that it can actually get to the fan and cool things off quicker, which should allow the system to stay cooler over a longer period of time or under more duress. So that should actually be quite interesting. The next and last thing that I have for you guys that really came up and popped up recently is more drama with Epic and Apple. You guys knew this was coming. Apple retaliates against Epic Games' lawsuit. Basically, they're retaliating in a way by removing Epic's developer account and revoking its access to Mac and iOS development tools. Epic claims it's another move in an escalating battle of confrontation between the two companies after Apple removed Fortnite from the App Store following Epic implementing its own payment system within the app, which broke the terms of service between Apple and Epic. Apple's changes for Epic Games on its platform are set to go into effect on Friday, August 28th, and will result in Epic Game products being removed from the App Store. In response to the move, Epic Games has filed a motion for a temporary restraining order against Apple and asked the courts to block Apple's action. Basically, what Apple is doing is they're removing Epic's developer tools in order to keep them from being able to develop Unreal Engine further on the mobile console. So what this is going to do is this is going to make it very difficult for Epic to stay competitive with their Unreal Engine on the mobile market, in the bulk of the mobile market at least. Now, there's no word whether or not Google Play is going to follow suit and remove their development tools as well. This appears to just solely be Apple right now, taking another shot directly at Epic, probably in response to the ad that they put in their game, basically taking a heavy hand towards Apple and somewhat weaponizing their fans against the company as a whole. So this should be an interesting development to see if this goes live. Epic is looking to have an injunction put in play to have that stopped or put on hold until more actions can be taken and more things can be addressed. That's all I've got for you guys right now. I'm going to try to stay on top of this. It's been a relatively interesting story so far, and I'm curious to see how the whole thing unfolds. There's a lot of pomp and posturing going on this, and it's going to be a bumpy ride, guys. That's all I got to say. Until next time, though, guys, I'm going to dart out. I'll see you guys next time.